Pontiac GTO Judge Ram Air V 1970. The 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge Ram Air V is one of the most iconic models in muscle car history. Designed for those looking for maximum performance and style, the car's powerful engine and aggressive styling make it a true icon of the era. Under the hood of the GTO Judge was a 400 cubic inch Ram Air V engine that produced 370 horsepower and 400 lb-ft of torque. This engine was equipped with an improved air intake system and a high-performance exhaust system, which allowed the car to accelerate to 60 miles per hour in less than 6 seconds. The top speed was over 124 miles per hour, making the GTO Judge one of the fastest cars of its time. The design of the GTO Judge emphasized its sporty character. Bright body colors such as orbit orange, wide hood stripes, a massive rear spoiler, and the iconic "The Judge" emblem made the car instantly recognizable. Unique aerodynamics and stylish chrome accents added visual aggression. The GTO Judge's interior was designed for maximum driver comfort. Sports seats with good lateral support, a minimalist dashboard, and a signature 3-spoke steering wheel created an atmosphere of readiness for racing. Additionally, the car offered various options, including air conditioning, an improved audio system, and a tachometer on the hood. The 1970 Pontiac GTO Judge Ram Air V remains a true muscle car icon. Its rarity, power, and iconic design make it one of the most coveted cars among collectors. Pontiac Trans Am Super Duty 455 1973-1974. The Pontiac Trans Am Super Duty 455 is the pinnacle of performance in the Trans Am lineup. This car combined power and style, making it one of the most impressive muscle cars of its time. Despite the decline in muscle car popularity in the early 1970s due to tightening environmental standards, the Super Duty 455 proved that Pontiac could still build legendary cars. The Trans Am Super Duty 455's main feature was its 7.5-liter V8 engine, which produced 310 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque. While the horsepower may have seemed lower than some competitors, actual testing showed that real-world performance was significantly higher, thanks to the engine's rugged construction, forged pistons, and high-efficiency cooling system. The Super Duty 455 accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds and ran the quarter mile in 13.5 seconds. The Trans Am Super Duty 455's design was bold and striking. Wide hood stripes, an aggressive front spoiler, and the iconic Firebird hood emblem made it instantly recognizable. The car was offered in iconic colors like Buccaneer Red and Cameo White with contrasting graphics. The Trans Am's interior was comfortable and driver-focused. Sports seats with enhanced support, a stylish instrument panel with deep wells, and a signature Trans Am steering wheel created a premium muscle car feel. Optional extras included air conditioning, a sunroof, and a premium audio system. The 1973 to 1974 Pontiac Trans Am Super Duty 455 is a rarity due to its limited production. Today, it is considered one of the best muscle cars ever made, thanks to its unique balance of power, style, and engineering excellence. Pontiac Firebird Trans Am Ram Air V 1969-1970. The Pontiac Firebird Trans Am Ram Air V is one of the most powerful and charismatic muscle cars of the late 1960s and early 1970s. This model marked an important stage in the history of the Firebird, combining a powerful engine with a unique design and advanced features for its time. The main feature of the Trans Am Ram Air V was its 400 cubic inch V8 engine producing 345 horsepower and 400 lb-ft of torque. This engine was equipped with a forced air intake system, which improved performance and provided instant response to the gas pedal. Acceleration to 60 miles per hour took less than 6 seconds, and the Trans Am completed the quarter mile in 13.9 seconds, making it a serious competitor to other muscle cars of its time. The design of the Trans Am Ram Air V was bold and striking. Sport stripes, a massive hood with air intakes and aerodynamic elements emphasized its aggressive character. Particular attention was drawn to the Firebird emblem on the hood, as well as the rear spoiler, which not only improved the appearance but also increased stability at high speeds. The Trans Am's interior was designed for driving pleasure. Supportive sports seats, a driver-oriented tachometer, and a minimalist yet stylish dashboard design created the perfect atmosphere for those who valued power and comfort. Additional options such as air conditioning and an upgraded audio system made the car suitable for daily use. Today, the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am Ram Air V remains a favorite among collectors and enthusiasts. Its unique combination of power, style, and heritage makes it one of the most iconic Firebird models. Pontiac Grand Prix 428 HO, 1967-1968. The Pontiac Grand Prix 428 HO became a symbol of luxurious performance. This model, created in the late 1960s, combined high performance with the comfort that one would expect from a premium car. The Grand Prix 428 HO not only offered incredible performance, but also a style that set it apart from other muscle cars. Under the hood was a 428 cubic inch high-output V8 engine that produced 390 horsepower and 445 pound-feet of torque. This engine was designed for smooth but powerful acceleration. The Grand Prix 428 HO accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds and covered the quarter mile in 14 seconds. The combination of power and refinement made this car ideal for long-distance touring and racing. The design of the Grand Prix 428 HO was elegant and aggressive. The long hood, clean body lines, and chrome accents created an impression of sophisticated luxury. Special 428 HO badges on the body emphasized its high performance. Wheel arches, perfectly adapted to large wheels, gave the car a sporty look. The interior of the Grand Prix 428 HO was luxurious and spacious. Leather seats, wood trim on the dashboard and center console, and quality trim created a premium atmosphere. Options included air conditioning, power windows, and a stereo system, making the car comfortable for everyday use. The 1967-1968 Pontiac Grand Prix 428 HO was popular with those looking for a combination of performance and luxury. Today, this model remains rare and is highly prized by collectors looking for unique muscle cars with a rich history. Pontiac GTO 389 Tri-Power, 1965. The Pontiac GTO 389 Tri-Power is the car that many consider to be the beginning of the muscle car era. It was this model that set the standard for performance, style, and power, becoming the first in a line that defined an entire era. In 1965, the GTO with Tri-Power reached the peak of its popularity, remaining an iconic model among car enthusiasts. The highlight of the GTO 389 Tri-Power was its 6.4-liter, 389 cubic inches, V8 engine, equipped with 3 two-barrel carburetors. This engine produced 360 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. The Tri-Power allowed the car to accelerate to 60 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds and complete the quarter mile in 14.1 seconds. This combination of power and affordability made the GTO incredibly popular. The design of the 1965 GTO was both bold and stylish. The massive hood with air intakes, clean body lines, and chrome accents created a striking appearance. The front of the car was decorated with 4 round headlights and an iconic grille that emphasized the aggressive character of the car. The interior of the GTO 389 Tri-Power was focused on comfort and functionality. Comfortable bucket seats, a dashboard with a tachometer, and a simple but stylish interior design created a sports car atmosphere. Optional additions such as an upgraded stereo system and air conditioning added practicality to the car. The Pontiac GTO 389 Tri-Power became an icon not only for its performance, but also for its affordability. Today, the car is considered one of the most valuable models of the muscle car era, and its legacy continues to inspire a new generation of car enthusiasts. Pontiac Catalina 421 Super Duty, 1962-1963. The Pontiac Catalina 421 Super Duty is one of the most powerful and rare muscle cars of the early 1960s. This model became an important part of Pontiac racing history, offering incredible performance and dominating the drag races of its time. The Catalina 421 Super Duty was powered by a 6.9-liter, 421 cubic inch V8 engine that produced 405 horsepower. However, this power was understated on paper. Real-world performance was significantly higher than the advertised figures. The car accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds and ran the quarter mile in 12.9 seconds, making it one of the fastest cars of its time. The design of the Catalina was restrained but stylish. Clean lines of the body, a large grille, and the signature Super Duty emblems emphasized its uniqueness. The car looked elegant, but its hidden power made it a real wolf in sheep's clothing. Particular attention was drawn to the lightweight body panels, which were used to increase speed. The interior of the Catalina 421 Super Duty was minimalist, with an emphasis on weight reduction. Simple seats, minimal trim, and a lack of unnecessary features created a racing atmosphere. However, even with such a utilitarian setup, the car remained comfortable for the driver and passengers. The Pontiac Catalina 421 Super Duty was produced in limited quantities, making it a rarity on the market. This car became a symbol of an era when manufacturers actively participated in racing to demonstrate their technology. Today, the Catalina 421 Super Duty is a coveted model for collectors who value its history, power, and rarity. Pontiac Firebird 400 Ram Air, 1967-1969. The Pontiac Firebird 400 Ram Air is a vehicle that became iconic in the muscle car era, combining power, style, and technology. This model offered drivers a unique combination of aggressive design and outstanding performance, cementing its status as one of the most recognizable members of the Firebird family. Under the hood of the Firebird 400 was a 6.6-liter, 400 cubic inch V8 engine that, in the Ram Air version, produced up to 335 horsepower and 400 lb-ft of torque. The Ram Air cold air intake system improved performance by providing a steady flow of air to the engine. The Firebird 400 Ram Air accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6 seconds and ran the quarter mile in 14.2 seconds, making it a serious competitor to other muscle cars of the time. The Firebird 400 design was bold and charismatic. The massive hood with vents, wide wheel arches, and chrome accents created a striking but balanced appearance. A unique detail were the headlights hidden behind decorative elements of the radiator grille, which added a futuristic look to the car. The interior of the Firebird 400 Ram Air was designed for driving pleasure. Comfortable bucket seats, a minimalist instrument panel with a tachometer, and a signature 3-spoke steering wheel emphasized the sporty character of the car. Air conditioning, an improved audio system, and decorative elements were offered as options, making the car not only powerful but also comfortable. Today, the Pontiac Firebird 400 Ram Air remains an iconic model that is highly prized by collectors due to its power, rarity, and charismatic design. Pontiac LeMans 455 HO, 1971. The Pontiac LeMans 455 HO is an example of how power and style can be combined in one car. This model offered drivers not only impressive performance, but also comfort, making it one of the most balanced muscle cars of its time. The LeMans 455 HO's main feature was its 7.5-liter, 455 cubic inches, high-output V8 engine, which produced 335 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque. This engine was tuned for maximum performance with a special intake manifold, high-performance exhaust system, and forged pistons. The LeMans 455 HO accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.9 seconds and ran the quarter mile in 13.9 seconds, which was impressive for its class. The design of the LeMans 455 HO combined restraint and sporty accents. Clean body lines, stylish chrome elements, and aerodynamic improvements created a balanced and attractive appearance. Particular attention was drawn to the unique 455 HO emblems, which emphasized its power. The interior of the LeMans 455 HO was spacious and luxurious. Comfortable seats with improved lateral support, high-quality upholstery, and a stylish dashboard created the atmosphere of a premium car. Additional options such as air conditioning and a stereo system made driving comfortable even on long distances. The LeMans 455 HO was not only powerful but also rare. Its limited production made it a collector's item. Today, the 1971 LeMans 455 HO remains one of the most respected muscle cars, still attracting attention for its balance between style and performance. Pontiac GTO Ram Air V, 1969. The Pontiac GTO Ram Air V is a rare and experimental muscle car that has become a legend among performance enthusiasts. This model was developed as a high-performance version of the GTO with an all-new engine designed for maximum power and speed. The Ram Air V was powered by a 400 cubic inch, 6.6-liter V8 engine that produced an incredible 500 horsepower, though official figures from the manufacturer understated those numbers. With its unique design featuring all aluminum cylinder heads, high-performance valves, and cold air injection, the engine was a technical masterpiece. Acceleration to 60 miles per hour took about 5 seconds, and the Ram Air V ran the quarter mile in 12.5 seconds. The design of the GTO Ram Air V was aggressive and charismatic. Classic GTO lines were combined with signature elements such as a massive hood with air intakes, a unique grille, and Ram Air emblems. The car looked like the perfect sports car, ready to conquer the tracks and roads. The interior of the GTO Ram Air V was designed with comfort and control in mind. Comfortable sports seats, a stylish instrument panel, and upgraded options such as a hood-mounted tachometer made it ideal for those who valued not only power but also driving comfort. However, the Ram Air V remained an experimental model and was never mass-produced. The very limited number of engines and cars built makes it one of the rarest and most desirable muscle cars in history. Today, the Ram Air V is considered a true gem for collectors and enthusiasts. Pontiac Firebird Trans Am WS6, 2002. The Pontiac Firebird Trans Am WS6 was the pinnacle of the muscle car era, capping off the Firebird series with incredible levels of power and technology. It was a car that combined the classic Trans Am spirit with modern engineering. Under the hood of the Trans Am WS6 was a 5.7-liter LS 1V8 engine that produced 325 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque. Borrowed from the Corvette, this engine provided acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5 seconds and a quarter-mile time of 13 seconds. The WS6 package included an improved air intake system, sport suspension settings, and upgraded brakes, making the car ideal for high speeds and maneuverability. The WS6 design was bold and futuristic. A massive hood with large air intakes, aerodynamic improvements such as a rear spoiler and a low profile created an aggressive and stylish look. Unique Trans Am emblems and signature WS6 wheels emphasized its exclusivity. The Trans Am WS6 interior was driver-focused. Leather-trimmed sports seats, a stylish dashboard, and a modern multimedia system made the car comfortable even for long trips. Additional options included a premium monsoon audio system and steering wheel-mounted controls. The 2002 Firebird Trans Am WS6 was the last of the legendary line, ending it on a high note. Today, it is highly prized among collectors and muscle car enthusiasts for its power, style, and status as one of the last classic Pontiacs.